Stacking wins, I'm never done. On the field, I'm number one. Pressure heavy, weigh a ton. Yeah.
Welcome to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. Apologies for being a little bit late. We had a few technical issues like you do when you're setting up all this bloody stuff behind the scenes. I mean, there's lots to sort out before you jump on and do a live stream. But if you have any technical issues, you're shafted. And unfortunately, my PC started messing around and I'd assume some issues, mic issues and stuff, but I'm here. Apologies for being about 3 minutes late. We're about 3 minutes into the game. 3 minutes actually into the game. My time is slightly running behind, but we are here. It's still 0-0. You've not missed anything. They've kicked off Bayern Munich, Arsenal against Bayern Munich at the Emirates, and we've got a free kick for Arsenal. Declan Rice standing over it, and Arsenal are doing their weird thing where they all just line up, and that was a header by Saliba, but it was I think it was offside. Bayern just stuck to their line as well. They didn't shift either, and they were all offside. The entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Arsenal players were all offside. Because Bayern had the balls to just stay in the regimented line, and they got cut off offside. So that was brilliant. That was really good to see how you can combat Arsenal's weirdness and these lines that they have when they have any kind of corner or free kick, and they just have these set pieces that they clearly work on for a long time in training. Anyway, I'm going to give you team news. Do not worry. I will be giving you team news. I'll be going through everything. I'm just checking what's going on here. Saka on the ball, but loses it. Okay, Arsenal have started aggressively. Arsenal look like the team that they know that if they get an early goal against Bayern, they can really get them rattled. So, Declan Rice, they're attacking. They're on it, man. They're on it. Let me just bring up team news as well. Let me grab the team news. What else was it? It was what was I doing actually? It was Let me just bring this up for you guys, because there's no fun without actually seeing the team and lined up and everything. So, and I will be bringing you score lines from across Europe. So do not worry, you have joined the right watch-along stream. You are going to be watching Arsenal against Bayern Munich, but we're also going to be looking at scores across the Champions League tonight. What is all that about? That's an awful lineup. You can't even tell who's playing where. I'll get one off my trusted sources. Right, okay. So, hope you're doing well, guys. Hope you're enjoying your evening and you're enjoying your Champions League football. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? Watching Champions League football, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Champions League football. Love it. I love it. Anyway, here is the team news for Arsenal. It's still 0-0, by the way, so do not worry. You've not missed anything. Team news we got for Arsenal is Raya, Timber, Saliba, Mosquera. We haven't got a Gabriel there, but then they've got Lewis Skelly who gets a start. That's interesting. Rice, Zubimendi, Eze, Saka, Trossard, and Moreno. Interesting lineup. And of course they've got the subs as well. They've got Martinelli, Odegaard, Madueke, Anwari, Calafiori, and Henkapi, White, Stepford, and Arrizabagala. I hope I pronounced that name right. Arsenal with a chance here, guys, with a shot, and it's blocked by Goretzka, it looks like. Anyway, let me go back and I will give you the team news for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, I've got solid lineup as well, man. Solid lineup there. Solid lineup. Let me just check if it does look like that's their team, yeah. I'm just double checking the lineup. So they've got Neuer in goal. They've got Upamecano, Tar, Kimmich, Gnabry, Kane, Olesi, Lemaire, Karl, Stanisic, and Palovic. And solid team. It's interesting because both teams have got players in there that I wouldn't have expected to start today. Lewis Skelly, either they're just looking at it as a free hit. I mean, it could be where Arsenal are thinking, right, we can rest a few players and let's see if we can do a job on Bayern. I think it's a statement by making sure you know both teams are top of the Champions League. They both haven't lost. They're unbeaten so far, and both teams will want to play well. Olesi on the ball here. He's obviously used to the Premier League. Probably knows quite a few of these players he's playing against. He could have a very good game. And obviously Harry Kane, the ex-Tottenham player, can he seek revenge for Tottenham today? That's what many Spurs fans will be hoping for and cheering for Harry Kane to do a job on Arsenal. And he's dropped back in the centre of the pitch and he's passed the ball to Kimmich. Bayern look very good, man, so far. They're just composed, they're relaxed, they're not panicking or anything. Upamecano and Tar in the centre back, two giants, aren't they? Two massive players and centre backs. And then you got Kimmich as well, who's just insane, still going strong. And you got is it Sane? I think no, it's Gnabry, isn't it? It's Gnabry. Yeah, Gnabry on this side, on the left hand side, and Olise on the right hand side. Obviously Harry Kane through the middle. Kimmich looks like he's playing right back. Loses the ball there. And they've got a few new faces. Like they've got the Karl, they've got Palovic and Stanic, who obviously if you're watching Bundesliga, you've probably seen them, but they're not your familiar names when it comes to Bayern Munich in the midfield. But they are highly regarded. They've got Goretzka actually on the bench. They've got Jackson on the bench as well. Boy as well. They've got a few others in there as well. Kim Min-jae as well. Let's see how it all pans out here, because Bayern Munich have had the ball now for the last 5 minutes since we've been watching. Bayern Munich have just been passing it around, keeping possession, which is crazy at the Emirates, but this is it. We've been watching the English teams taking on the La Liga teams this week, and they've thrashed them. They've actually done a job on them. But I'm just thinking, is it going to be the same with the Bundesliga teams? Or, we saw Bundesliga team Leverkusen actually win against Man City. So are the Bundesliga teams up to standard? Are they playing at a higher level than the La Liga teams? Because La Liga teams, everyone's been saying how poor they've been and how La Liga may have fell off. And has Bundesliga maintained its level? Judging on yesterday's game against Man City against Leverkusen, Leverkusen were comfortably winning and won 2-0. And so far, it looks like Bayern away from home at the Emirates are doing really well. Really well. Apologies again for being late, guys, but it happens. It happens. Arsenal on the attack here with Saka. Saka pushing forward, trying to drive forward. He's got 3 defenders around him. They've managed to get the ball off him. It's Harry Kane back there who's managed to get the ball off Saka. And they take it very quickly. Bayern Munich kick it up and it drops to Gnabry, who can't really knock it forward to Olise, who's the furthest man forward. I'm looking for a good game today. I'm looking for a high-scoring goal game. I'm hoping both teams just go out and fully attack. But Arsenal look like they're set up to just counter, so they might just do the traditional Arsenal thing, which is not lose a goal and just try and nick the game. And I think that's how they've lined up so far. When I first turned it on for the first minute or two, it was all Arsenal, and I was thinking, all right, okay, this could be interesting. So Arsenal might be really putting in a shifty and trying to win the game, but doesn't look like it anymore. Bayern are in control. Bayern in control. Now, I'm gonna tell you up front, I'm gonna do half of the game, right? If no goals and it's a boring game, I'm not gonna put you or myself through the ordeal of watching the entire game. I want high-scoring game, or I'm not wasting my bloody time watching the game. You know what I mean? It's already hard enough knowing that when we've got no United in the Champions League and no European football this season. You know, we were that close of winning against Tottenham. We should have won the final against Tottenham, and we should have been playing in the Champions League. But let's be honest, it could be a blessing in disguise, given United's current form is disgusting. It's awful. It's the worst thing ever. We've got the worst ever form right now. And I think we would get battered in the Champions League. But then again, we might not. We might actually do pretty well, because you're not necessarily playing the biggest teams, are you, all the time? But I guess you end up playing them, don't you? So either way, and then how are these players gonna cope with playing 2 matches a week? Oh my God, how can these professional footballers do that? That's so hard on their fitness. They can't. They need more rest than that. God knows how Arsenal and Bayern Munich and the cities and all the rest who are in the Champions League cope with it. Anyway, Saka's on the floor. He's got a nosebleed, clearly been hit by somebody. Obviously not deliberately, but let's see what happens here. So Saka goes for the ball. I think it's Lemaire. I know it's Neuer and Saka who just end up clashing. Oh yeah, I don't know what. It doesn't even look clear. I think it's. That's strange. That is strange. It doesn't. I can't tell how he hurt him there, but it might have been the ball that's just knocked into him. Yeah, it could be the ball. Saka's not making a big issue of it, but he's on the floor just getting some treatment now. Just stopping the nosebleed. And yeah, interesting stuff. Thomas Tuchel is in the house, ladies and gents. He's in the house watching on at Arsenal. Obviously, there's quite a few English players there that he's looking at. Obviously, Saka being the number one player, he's keeping an eye on. He'll want him to perform and do well and be ready for the World Cup. So Tuchel, I mean, the English manager job is quite cushy, isn't it? You get to see all these games, whichever game you want, live. You can just chill out, and then you come on for 3 weeks. You go on and you do a bit of coaching and a bit of this and a bit of that, and then after that you just chill out. You just chill out after that. After that, you're relaxed and you're just kind of just going around from game to game, watching Premier League football, watching Champions League football, and just enjoying yourself. What a cushy job that is. No wonder so many managers like the thought of managing a big international team like England. I mean, you've got, obviously, I think managing England is one of the top jobs. You've got the FA looking after you, everything's VIP and stuff. And obviously there's other clubs, other international teams that you could also manage, like Brazil. I can't think of it being very cushy, but it's still probably cushy. Which other teams would it be really good to manage? I mean, Germany, you've got France, you've got Spain, them kind of teams if you're managing, but they generally tend to stick with their own nationality in terms of coach. So I can't think of a non-Frenchman managing France, and the same thing goes for Spain. and Germany. I can't remember. Maybe I think Germany as well. I can't remember them having a foreign coach. I mean, Brazil have had a few. They've tried a few, and I can't think of anybody else. All the rest of the Dutch haven't either. The Dutch haven't had anyone. Maybe actually they might have actually. I'm not quite sure, but the England certainly have. I mean, there's a long list of non-English managers for England. Anyway, going off topic here, we're still watching Arsenal with Bayern. Bayern still very much in control of the game. They've had most of the possession, if not all of the possession here, guys. They're coasting in terms of possession, but they're not doing much in terms of creating chances. Olise on the ball right now, trying to get past Trossard, who's back defending, and it looks like he's gone out for a corner kick. So yeah, I expect Bayern to be the team that's if you're looking at Bayern, I think Bayern have got the team in form right now, like really in form. Yes, Arsenal have been winning, but in the Premier League and stuff. But I look at Arsenal, and I think, well, do you know what? Number one, they faced fairly easy opposition in Champions League, and then the Premier League. I think they've been getting away with a few games where they've got lucky. Well, obviously, we had the Spurs game, and that was convincing. That was a convincing 4-1 thumping. But before that, I think there's some games that they got away with. The ones that stick out are obviously United, the first game of the season. They got away with that one because I thought United were the better team, shockingly. And the only reason why they got the bloody goal was because of the joker that we had in goals, who couldn't come out and catch the ball. So, Altay Bendia gave them a goal and they got the win. But and then the Newcastle game as well, I think they got lucky there as well. Anyway, Arsenal get the ball for a short while and attack Bayern, but Bayern have won it back again. But it's kind of up and down. It's just ping pong right now. The ball is not staying in one team's possession, and it goes out for a goal kick for Bayern Munich. And Neuer in the goals, man. How long has this guy played for Bayern Munich non-stop, man? What a legend of the club. What a legend. That was a corner, actually. Zubimendi. Actually, it is a corner. It is a corner. Right, and so Arsenal back into this weird game that they play from corners. All of them lining up, and then are going to split off. They're going to do a weird thing, aren't they? What they're doing now, they're right at the back. They're not even in the anywhere near the goal. They're all lined up behind the goal, and now they're running into the goal area. And it's a goal. It's a goal, guys. Timber does it again. This is the goal. Corner merchants, man. Corner merchants. That's what they are. These guys and corners is just a joke, man. It's just a joke. I mean, that is crazy. That is crazy. Goal for Arsenal. And do you know what's crazy about that is it's just come out of nothing. They've not had any possession of the ball. They've suddenly got a corner, and they do this weird stuff, which is they were all not even in the area, or they were on the outside of the 6-yard box, and then they just all run in all together, confuse the hell out of the Bayern defenders who don't know who to pick up and what to do. And then, it's a great ball in as well. I mean, their corner takers in Saka, in Declan Rice are brilliant. They put the ball right in the danger spot, right in the area that no one can really understand what to do with it. And clearly the Arsenal defenders are there waiting for him. They know that the ball's going to get put on right on the spot. So it's 1-0 to Arsenal with Timber scoring. Timber as well, and he's not the biggest of them all, is he? He's not a big player, but he's got his head to it and he scored. Crazy stuff. Interesting game so far. Interesting game. and Bayern trying to carry the ball out, up in Meccano trying to run the ball out, and he kind of lost it, and then he put his foot in there, and it looks like he tackled, who's this? What the hell's he doing up there? It's Mascaro. Anyway, look at this corner kick again. That's crazy. So what they've done is, the Arsenal corner where they've got the goal from, they've all just ran into the area, but all of the defenders, there's 4 defenders or 4 players of Arsenal who've just huddled up into a group. So if it landed anywhere in that group, they've got a free header because there's no defender who's going to get close to them, because it's a 4-man formation within that area. Very clever, very clever. And now they've got a free kick with Declan Rice standing over it. And again, the Arsenal players are all in a huddle talking about what they're going to do. And then they're doing the same thing. They're racing in once again all together. And this time, Bayern deal with it somewhat. They get it out of the area, and it goes to Saka. And Saka now is looking to restart the... Oh no, it goes to Neuer now, and it's a goal kick. But yeah, man, this is how Arsenal are just really, when it comes to corners, they see it as a massive opportunity to score a goal. And hate it or love it, it's working for them. It's working for them, and somehow they keep on doing this. They keep on doing this, and maybe other teams, other players have to look at, other managers have to look at this and think, okay, do you know what? We need to maybe start doing something similar. We need to start working on our set pieces, because they're very important. And looking at Arsenal, look, they do get majority of their goals from these set pieces. And last season, remember, they were getting all these corner goals left, right, and centre. They were doing really well. Vincent Kompany, the manager of Bayern Munich, is not happy. He's stood there shouting orders. So yeah, it's a half decent game, guys. It's a half decent game. It's never nice watching someone who's not United, obviously. So, and I'm not a big fan of doing that. I'm doing it as this is an exceptional case where I'm watching Champions League and I'm kind of watching it along with everyone. But I'm not a big fan of this. I swear, I get sick of it. I get tired of it. I'm a bit like, oh, forget this. Oh, forget this. You know, why am I sat here watching someone else's team play? And I always start thinking about United and why they're not in the Champions League, and you know how I want to see my team playing these kind of big games. I mean, I miss those big games, man. The Champions League games, the big ones, you know, against the big clubs, and especially when your team's play, you know, up there as one of the best in Europe as well. That's what you need. Raya on the ball for Arsenal, just holding it, and then he just plays it out. And Arsenal now seen a bit more of the ball since the goal. Since the goal, they've got a bit more confidence now in their abilities, and they're playing. It's funny because Trossard is playing. I thought Trossard might be rested today, but he's playing again today, and he's done well so far down that left wing. Saliba on the ball. I mean, do you know what? The Arsenal defense is very good. Their midfield right now is cooking as well with Declan Rice, and they've added with Zubimendi, who's a decent player. He's one that goes under the radar somewhat. You know, you don't look at him and think, oh my God, wow, Zubimendi, but he's just a good utility player. Doesn't make many mistakes. Just gives you legs in the middle of the pitch. Does the dirty work, and boom, 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 just carries on doing that throughout the game and does not stop. And it gives the rest of the Arsenal attackers the liberty to carry on going forward and attack. And yeah, that's worked out really well for him. Tar now running out with the ball, but he's got no options going forward. Bayern a weird going forward. Harry Kane is a funny one because he doesn't like playing as the out and out striker at times. You know, when Bayern haven't got the ball most of the time, he drops back, and he drops back really deep. At times he almost comes back and plays like a centre midfield player. Neuer just kicking ball out, but it's gone to no one. Timber's chilled out, he's relaxed, he's got to the ball and passes it back to his goalkeeper Raya. Pretty interesting for these guys. They're not fussed. Is that a free kick to Arsenal? No, it's not. And they carry on. Upamecano playing the ball forward. Kimmich now on the ball, looking forward, looking to see if he can pass it to Elise. He can't, but he plays a long ball forward to Kane, but he gets intercepted, and it goes back to Raya, who passes it to Zubamendi. Zubamendi. Eze on the ball, man. Eze, what a game he had against Spurs on the weekend. I mean, man in form, isn't he? He's took his chance, hasn't he? I mean, there was some question mark over where he's going to play for Arsenal, when he's going to play with all the players that they've got here, with Gyökeres being signed as well. And you thought, well, is Eze just going to be a bit part player? Is he going to come in and kind of play here and there, maybe not get a lot of game time, but he's come in and he looks like now the key player. He looks like an Arsenal player, and I can see him just going on and getting a lot of game time this season, and especially if Gyökeres is not getting enough goals for him. Gyökeres is out injured, by the way, so if you're wondering if he's on the bench, he's not on the bench. He's out injured, and he's not featuring in this game, even on the bench. So Eze on the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant touch, bringing it down. This is a chance for Eze. This could be a goal, guys. Oh, it goes wide. It was a massive, massive chance for Eze, man. That was crazy. The first touch to just control the ball and take it out of the air. The ball's passed forward, and OMG, that is beautiful. The way he brings it down, he plays it to Moreno. Moreno then 1-2s it with him and gives it straight back to him. And that was for what the form he's in. He should have scored that. Oh yeah, he should have scored, man. I don't know what he did there, but he completely miskicked it with his right foot. He could have quite easily wrapped his foot around that and scored. Crazy goal. That was a massive chance for him. But it was all his making. He did this. He brought the ball down in such a way that he just clipped it out of the air, almost like Bergkamp-esque, like bringing it down, just dead, just killed the ball. And then he played that pass to Moreno, and Moreno then 1-2'd it to him, played it back to him, and he was through on goal. All he needed to do was finish. And I think Kimmich did make a last-ditch effort, but he wouldn't have got there. It was just a complete miskick by Eze. Anyway, Bayern survive again. This looks like it's all Arsenal right now, guys. It started off looking like Bayern are going to control the game and keep the ball and frustrate Arsenal, and Arsenal look nervous. I must admit, Arsenal look like the team that are going to sit back and defend, but they've got this goal from a set piece. Here come Bayern, though. Oh, this is a chance, guys. It's a goal. What a wonderful, wonderful goal that was. Amazing goal. Brilliant ball. Carl with the finish. Elise with the assist. Wow, have we got a game on our hands, guys? Have we got a game on our hands? That was sensational. What a pass. What brilliant attacking play. Carl with a really solid finish. He couldn't miss, really. It was brilliant. Tar with the ball. Plays it to, who's this? Is it Kimmich? Yeah, Kimmich. And he plays an absolute peach of a ball to Elise, and who's running down the wing. And Elise just knocks it straight back across the penalty area, and Carl's just running in unmarked, and Raya had no chance of saving that. Absolute stunning goal, and Kompany is going wild. Vincent Kompany, yeah, seeing that from your team is absolutely crazy, man. I was just saying, look, Bayern haven't they've not been playing bad. They've been playing really good. They've had the ball, but they just simply haven't created any of the chances. But that was sensational bit of play, and it all started from Kimmich, man. Kimmich with a beautiful ball across the field to Elise, and Elise did really well. First time assist, he just knocks it straight across the goal, hoping that someone's going to be there. And you'd think someone like Harry Kane or someone would be there, but Carl running in, just, yeah, it was a beautiful half volley finish as well. So great game, guys. 1-1, Arsenal 1, Bayern 1, and this is another chance for Harry Kane, guys. Oh, that's a pen, isn't it? Oh, no appeals from Harry Kane or anybody. He chested it down and he fell down and he couldn't control it. But that, I thought, was another goal there. Anyway, Arsenal trying to calm things down because Bayern might have found a weakness, might have found the Arsenal weakness, which is play the quick ball forward and get them on out of position. That's what it is. Saliba and Saliba had no chance of doing anything there. I mean, Harry Kane, if he got that ball under control and got a shot off, that's it. It would have been a very good chance to score a second goal. Arsenal look a bit nervous now after the goal. They look like they've been sucker punched. Oh my God, this is a big mistake by Gnabry. Oh, lucky for him, he just about got it back to Neuer, who got it out. Or else, I thought he'd just played Saka in there. Saka was on him, pressuring him, and Gnabry was running back to his goal in his own area, and then he lost the ball. Anyway, Bayern have got the ball now with Harry Kane. Tar plays a beautiful lofted ball forward. This is another chance, guys, for Bayern Munich here. Bayern Munich shoot. Oh, man, what was that? What was he doing? He should have just played it in the middle. Gnabry's absolutely furious, man. They had an overload of players as well. It was 3 against 2. Elise, Carl, they're all waiting there. They're all waiting. And Harry Kane, and the guy went for a shot from a stupid angle as well. What? Oh, my word, man. And then he's complaining. Who was it, man? I think it's Stanovic. And he's like, he didn't see it. He's complaining that I didn't see you guys. I didn't see you. He's pointing to his finger and his eye saying, I didn't see you guys. Well, what a load of rubbish, man. Anyway, it looks like Arsenal are bringing on a sub. Madueke is coming on. It looks like Trossard looks like he's injured himself. So Trossard, I didn't even see how he got injured there, but what a ball again by Kimmich. That long ball. They're just showing the replay here, but Kimmich is on fire, guys. Kimmich is on fire. What a player. What a goal that was from Bayern, man. In open play. I mean, yeah, look, the Arsenal goal was obviously from a corner. You know, nothing exciting, but this Bayern goal, that just cut up Arsenal. It was brilliant goal. Trossard's still down, by the way, so we're just watching Trossard getting treatment. I think he may continue. Something's going on. The trainer's talking about. I'm not quite sure actually. Madueke is coming on. And I think Trossard is going to go off. Yeah. I don't think they're going to take any risks with Trossard. Yeah, so Trossard doesn't look too happy. I didn't even see how he hurt himself, but he seems to be walking fine. But anyway, Madueke is coming on for Trossard. So Arsenal being forced into an early change, and yeah, it's a bit like for like, isn't it? I mean, Madueke gets a chance. He's not really played much for Arsenal, has he? Not had much time with him. Trossard walks straight off into the changing rooms. And it's 1-1. Arsenal 1. Bayern Munich 1. I knew Bayern are not going to just fold, right? They're a top team. What they did against PSG as well, and let's be honest, PSG, very difficult team to beat right now. Of course, they're the current European champions, Champions League winners. But they did a job on them. They actually played really well. Bayern did, and so far, if I was to say which team's been playing better, I'd say Bayern have been playing better football. Arsenal have got that goal from a corner kick. If you're just joining us, surprisingly, Arsenal have got a goal from a corner kick. I mean, how many times have we said that recently? But anyway, but Bayern's equaliser was out of this world, man. Out of this world. Really good goal. Team goal. It was a team goal. Kimmich, Olise, Carl. Anyway, Arsenal now on the ball with Saka, but Bayern get it back with Harry Kane now. Oh, he's just done Saliba, man. Harry Kane, wow. Harry Kane just turned on Saliba and outpaced him and ran off. But he had to check back because he had a couple of defenders on him, and the ball is still with Bayern, though. They've done really well to hold on to it. Bayern are doing really well in possession. This movement is really good. The players just look fluid. They look like a really good team. I'm not even kidding, guys. I'm watching Bayern and I'm thinking, wow, this is top class football. The players just look relaxed and like they're enjoying themselves out there. And when you look at the team sheet, it doesn't look anything special. You're not looking at Bayern thinking, oh my God, they've got crazy players all over the pitch. But they've got a very good, solid team ethic going on right now. Everyone's just knows what to do. They're not panicking. And this Joshua Kimmich, man, Joshua Kimmich is absolutely pulling all the strings for this Bayern Munich team, man. When he gets on the ball, alarm bells start ringing. He is that good. He could pinpoint a pass to anywhere on the pitch from wherever he is. And yeah, what a player, man. Really, really good. Anyway, Arsenal finally managed to get the ball back, and Saka's on the ball, and they're trying to hold on to the ball a bit more now, but we've got about 5 minutes before the half-time approaches, and the first half finishes 1-1. I mean, is it a fair scoreline so far? I'd say, yeah, let's say it is. I mean, I think Bayern have been edging it, but Arsenal haven't done too bad either. They've gone through a phase where they've actually attacked and done pretty well, so Timber with the goal for Arsenal, by the way, and Carl for a goal for Bayern Munich. Actually, let's check the scores for the rest of the Champions League. Let me just... Let's see what's going on. Right, okay, so here we go for the rest of the Champions League scores. Real Madrid playing against Olympiacos 3-1 to Real Madrid. Then we've got Sporting v Club Brugge, and Sporting are leading 2-0. Then we got Atalanta against Frankfurt, and it's 0-0 there. Then we've got Liverpool in action. Yes, that team that is collapsing in real time, but they are at home and they've got a 1-1 scoreline right now against PSV. Then we got Atletico Madrid against Inter. That was a pretty interesting game as well, but that's a 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. And then, of course, we've got the Bayern Munich v Arsenal game. And then we got Tottenham against PSG. PSG at home. And Tottenham are 1-0 ahead. 1-0 ahead. That is crazy. That's a crazy scoreline. Let's see what happens if PSG come back, or they allow Spurs to come onto their turf and do a job on them. But yeah, that's them are the scorelines from across the rest of the games tonight. Liverpool, interesting scoreline at home, 1-1 against PSV. Let's see what happens with that. I mean, if they get another loss of any kind, it's not going to go down too well. That's going to go down awful. That's going to be awful for them. Oh yeah, there's some more actually. What am I doing here? We've got Monaco. Oh, actually, no, that was from yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, yesterday. No, oh yeah, it was. It was from yesterday. Oh no, it was from today. But it's a full-time scoreline. Paphos and Monaco drew 2-2. Anyway, coming back to this game, we've got a couple of minutes left before the half comes to an end. It's been a entertaining half. It's not been the best end-to-end football, but it's been entertaining. Arsenal have tried to kind of kill off the game a little bit, but now they have got the ball and they are attacking. Oh, cross comes in, and Maduka was close to getting his head on there. He could have made Neuer work for that, but luckily it went over his head and into the hands of Neuer. Oh, Upamecano, it looked like he pushed him, but yeah, anyways, at least it on the ball. Can we see another goal before half time, or are we going to go in all square? Arsenal pressing Bayern, not giving them too much time. But Bayern just don't look phased by being pressed. You know, they just... Oh, what a touch by Carl, man. That was brilliant. This kid Carl looks very, very good. Olise on the ball. Walks into the penalty area now with Kane. Brings it down. Harry Kane brings it down. But, it's a chance. Oh, Saliba tried to clear it. But I don't know what happened. But Saliba kicked it. It hit Zubimendi. And then it fell into the path of Harry Kane, but Raya was out in a flash and got to the ball quick enough before Harry Kane let off a shot. That would have been a real upset if Harry Kane went and scored there. I must admit, I do want to see Harry Kane score a goal tonight. I do. I just not out of spite or anything. It's just been nice to see him score. Ex-Tottenham player, you know, and you see what the Arsenal crowd react like, you know, that would be funny. But this touch by Carl, man, Declan Rice did not have a clue what was going on there. What a player. Scores a goal. He looks very, very dangerous, and Bayern Munich fans are singing out loud. They'll be happy with this performance so far. They'll be happy, and yeah, I can see why, because I'd say Bayern Munich have been the better team. Yes, Arsenal have had a few chances, but I don't feel like they've had much of the ball. Oh yeah, Eze had a very good chance actually. So yeah, it could have gone either way. It could have gone either way, but Bayern to me look like a team that are a lot more confident and more comfortable with it. They're not panicking in any shape or form. They're relaxed, playing, just coasting. And I think they've got more gears to go through. And they've got a lot of talent still on the bench as well. So there's plenty of Bayern Munich fans out, man. There's loads. Loads of them have come with Bayern. I mean, I don't know normally how many travel with them, but it is packed. They've got like an entire section to themselves, and they're buzzing, man. They are buzzing. Okay, is that okay? That's free kick. I thought it's half time there. Kompany will be happy with his team's response. I mean, he's done well at Bayern. I don't know what, I didn't have him down as a manager that's going to do well at Bayern. I don't know why. I just thought, what, like that's a left field appointment for Bayern. Why have they gone with Kompany? Young manager, unproven really, not really won a lot, not won anything, I think. and yeah, they just took him on. And I don't know whether he was their first choice. I did hear some rumours about others being ahead of him, but then they ended up going with company. But he's done a fantastic job at Bayern Munich. Very impressed with him. Anyway, it's half time, guys. Half time. Here we go. So, let me just change things around. I don't even know if I should do the second half. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a bit, at this stage, I look at it and think, is it going to get any better? Are Arsenal going to come out and attack? But we'll stick with it. We'll see what they serve up for us. Let me stop the timer as well. And then we will go and check out the score lines elsewhere. So here we go. Let me bring it up for you as well, so you get to see. It's not fair if I'm the only one watching the score line. Here we go. So them are the score lines so far. So we've got Olympiacos, who are losing 3-1 so far. It's half time there against Real Madrid. Real Madrid away from home. Olympiacos away from home are a tricky club to go to, so Real Madrid have done pretty well there. Sporting leading 2-0 against Club Brugge, not a shock. Frankfurt 0-0 against Atlanta. Boring game it looks like. Then we've got Liverpool against PSV 1-1. That's an interesting scoreline. Let's see if Liverpool can get a win, because yeah, it's a big game for Slot, isn't it? I mean, if he loses this, I think there's massive question marks over what's going on. Anyway, Atletico Madrid against Inter, 1-0 for Atletico Madrid at home. Good result if they get the win against Inter. Then we've got the 1-1 in Arsenal against Bayern. Then we've got PSG against Tottenham, and PSG have equalised. So moments ago we were talking about how Tottenham were in the lead. They took the lead against PSG and we thought, whoa, this could be an upset. But PSG have come back. Of course, they're without a few key players, like Dembele is out injured and stuff, but they should still have enough to beat Tottenham. Right at home, that would have been a massive upset if Tottenham went and got the win. But PSG have equalised and are back. Interesting stuff. It's a good night of football. I mean, this was the obvious game, right? This was the biggest game tonight. Arsenal against Bayern, not just because they're two big clubs, but also because they're both sitting right now in the position. Let me just see. Let me if I can bring the table up. Yeah. So let's look at the table, and this is the table we've got. So we've got Bayern Munich sat at the top because of goal difference is impressive, and Arsenal are sat in second, or joint one, you could, well, yeah, second goal difference by a goal difference only. They've won 4 of their 5 games and drawn 1, and so have Arsenal, so they've not lost any games. And Inter, they are the team in form right now as well, but they are losing to who was it? Who were they losing to? Atletico Madrid. So Atletico Madrid doing a very good job against Inter, a team in form who haven't, well, they'd lost 1. And then you've got Real Madrid, who have jumped up. I don't know whether this is a live table and it keeps moving up and down depending on what result they've got. I think that might be the case. Because I'm sure Inter were on 0 losses before this, before the kickoff. But then so this table now looks like, yeah, if it, I think it'll stand as if the scoreline is 1-0 and it stays that way. Inter will get that 1 loss, but they'll still stay in third. Real Madrid will go to 4th after winning. If they win tonight, PSG will, getting a draw, will move up to fifth. Fifth, which is crazy. So with a win, they could actually move up even further. So that's an interesting one. So the table's going to change quite a bit tonight. Liverpool drawing 1-1, so they're in 8th spot. And then you've got Sporting, who, if they win, which they should win, they'll end up in 10th spot. And Atletico Madrid, okay, let's just look at the goal from. What's that, man? That was a. Wow. So I'm just looking at the. Okay, so PSV got a penalty and scored in the first half, and it was because of Van Dijk handballing it, and they went 1-0 up in the first 5 minutes of the game. But then after 15 minutes, Szoboszlai scored with a tap-in, Gapco actually making the run, and yeah, it was a simple tap-in. So Liverpool equalised, and then we've got PSG against Tottenham. So Tottenham, I'm just watching replays here. Richarlison scores for Tottenham. Ball gets played in and he headers it in. Yeah, good goal. Decent goal. He was alert and got in there early. After 34 minutes, they scored the goal, Richarlison. And then back came PSG with Vitinha. Oh, that's a sweet goal. That is a sweet strike. Oh my, that was, no one's going to save that. Brilliant goal with his right foot from way outside the area. What a goal. Brilliant. And Real Madrid, of course, Mbappe has scored. Has he scored a hat-trick? Nah. Yeah, Mbappe, guys, scores a hat-trick for Real Madrid. That is crazy, right? That is crazy. So Mbappe scores a hat-trick. So far, he's on 3 goals against Olympiacos. Brilliant stuff, indeed. Anyway, we were going through the table. Shall I carry on going further down? Let's go further down. Let's check out the other teams. Let's not discriminate. Let's not go and not look at the teams below 12th spot. So Tottenham, then Atletico Madrid, Galatasaray, and then Leverkusen, who got that result against City. Shock result, let's be honest. And Barcelona sat in 17th spot, guys. Yes, that is Barcelona, sat in 17th spot. They've not been doing too well. Won only 2, drawn 1, lost 2. And, well, the loss came at the hands of Chelsea last night. And it wasn't a good watch if you're a Barcelona fan. It was quite harsh. It was quite harsh. They got battered, man. And Araujo, madness from him. He got the first yellow card by just bumping himself into the referee deliberately. He went up to the referee and kind of checked him a bit, like went into him and said, just kind of, it was weird. It was weird. He just went and kind of just barged himself into the ref and got a yellow card. And then moments later, he got himself another yellow card by just going into, I can't remember who he tackled, but it was a silly foul. It wasn't even a foul. I mean, it was a bit harsh to get the yellow card, but I think the ref didn't have an option and got himself another yellow card, and he got himself sent off. And well, Chelsea then were coasting after that. They made use of the extra man, and they got what they deserved. They were pretty good, and they did pretty well, man. They did pretty well. But that is what the table looks like. So yeah, have a look at that again. You can see which team it's a brilliant clash. And then what surprised me was the highest goal scorers so far. So Osimhen is the number 1 goal scorer with 6 goals. Haaland with 5. You'd think Haaland would be way ahead, and Harry Kane would be second. I mean, that if someone asked you without you looking at the stats, you'd think it'd be Haaland first and Harry Kane. But Osimhen up there with 6 goals. Someone that many people still are shocked hasn't joined a top club and signed for Galatasaray. Hi Anish, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us and thank you for liking. Lil, is it Lil? Thank you for joining. And you say, fun fact, Bayern have progressed past the quarterfinals more times than Arsenal have even qualified for the Champions League. Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that, but I'm spotting Bayern, by the way. So if you're spotting Arsenal, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm looking at Bayern and I think, do you know what? I want Harry Kane to score. Is that being selfish? Is that being out of order? I want Harry Kane to score just for all the aggro in over the years that he's probably got from Arsenal fans, being a Spurs striker. I want him to score, and if it's a winning goal, it's even better. But look, let's be realistic. Arsenal are the ones who are at home. They've got a higher chance of coming out second half and maybe getting a goal or two, and winning the game. However, for me, Bayern have been the better team so far, having watched them. I think they're just really good with the ball. Their passing's been on point. The way they've controlled the game has been brilliant. And yeah, that's why I'm liking Bayern. And I can see why they're unbeaten in the Champions League. And I think any team that faces Bayern will struggle this year, because Vincent Kompany has got them cooking. He's got them playing really well. They're just fluid. The players just know where to go, where to be. They don't look panicked at any stage. They don't look nervous playing away from home against Arsenal. They went 1-0 down. They didn't panic again. They just picked up the ball, put it on the centre spot and started again. And Arsenal did their classic corner kick procedure. They all went off into a corner, into a huddle. But I must admit, I was pretty impressed with how they got the goal from the corner, because they did something that was quite impressive, because they all moved forward into the goal area, into the danger area, in a group of about five players all together, and they just pushed everyone out of the way. So think about it. If the ball comes in anywhere near them 5 Arsenal players all together, there's 5 players there who can header the ball, and there's no other defender that can get anywhere near them, because obviously they're protecting each other. So if a defender comes from this side, they've got to get through these players, Arsenal players, to get to the ball, and they're not going to do that. And so they've got protection all the way around. And Timber, the shortest player there, had a free header, and he just put it into the back of the net, and Neuer couldn't do anything about it. And yeah, so it was decent. It was a clever goal from a corner kick. I mean, if they played any other way, I think Timber would have just got barged out the way from somebody, and it wouldn't have been a goal. But that tactic, that procedure that they went through, it was brilliant. So whoever's doing this set piece coaching, I guess he needs to really be given some credit for it. He needs to be given some credit for it. Anyway, and coming back to this table then, so you've got a Bayern, Arsenal, Inter, Real Madrid, PSG, Dortmund still in there. So Dortmund high up, 6th, 7th, Chelsea, Liverpool still up there. I mean, you'd think Liverpool with their current form have just completely fell off, but they're still there. They're still thereabouts. So we can't write Liverpool off, and I think we'll be fools to write them off, even though we'd like to, as United fans or rival fans. But I can't see Liverpool staying in this current form for long. I mean, they've got too many good players to just not play well. There's too many good players. Someone's going to step up. Surely one of their players is going to just take the lead and just go on a goal scoring frenzy. They've got plenty of goals in that team. So I think they need to sort the defence out. There is talk about this morning. There was talk about the Liverpool making an offer for Mark Guehi. I think I might have it actually saved. Let me just check and bring that up if I can. We're still waiting for the players to come out on the Emirates. Emirates, oh my God, it's crazy, because at half time, Emirates just gets cleared out, man. Everyone disappears. Everybody, especially from the higher tier, second tier. It looks like the whole stadium's empty. Every single person has got up and left. Crazy. They must have some really good food for all of them to get up and leave. But I've heard it's crap, so I don't know. I don't know what they're all doing away. Anyways, Let me go and check for the team news. What do we have here? Okay, we're getting the second half kicking off very shortly. Oh yeah, here we go. So exclusive, Liverpool have made a bid for Mark Guehi for 25 mil. And if that's any truth to that, United need to go and bid over 25 just to make things interesting. I would do that. I would definitely do that, man. I would send a contingency down. I'd send representatives down and start asking Mark Guehi about joining United. Anyway, the players are out for the second half, guys. The players are out. Timber walking out. Carl walking out for Bayern Munich. And Vincent Kompany coming out as well. Looks like a no-nonsense type of geezer. He does not care. Right, so if you're asking me who's going to win, I think that... Oh, it's a hard one. I want Bayern to win, but I think Arsenal are going to come out fighting this half. I think Arsenal are gonna go on the attack. But let's see. Interesting how they're all lined up, man. Bayern have just got like a straight line of like 8 players. That's just so weird. How they lined up in the formation. And they all ran back together. Interesting. Anyway, let's go back to the game, guys. Let's go back to the game. Let's not distract ourselves with transfer news and stuff like that. Okay? Let me start the timer. I always forget to start timers and things like that. Second half, here we go, 1-1. So Bayern on the ball, passing it to Neuer. If Bayern played like they did in the first half, I think Bayern will win. Because they've just been so chilled on the ball. They just look relaxed. And you know, when players are relaxed, I think they play a better game. They play better football. Arsenal might start getting nervous. Bayern with the ball. Right. Elise looks good, man. Elise looks like a player who is high in confidence. He's gone off to Bayern and he's really, made that position his own. Harry Kane. Here's Carl on the ball. He's very impressive, guys. I must admit, this is the first time I've watched him properly, and he is very, very good on the ball. Very composed. Young talent that Bayern have discovered. You know, they bring these type of players in, don't they? And then you're like, where the hell has this guy come from? I'll keep up to date with everything's kicked off on the other games as well. So second half kicked off across Europe. Oh, Saka with a shot there. Did it go over? Did it require a save? Did Neuer save it? I think he did. Yeah, he got his fingertips to it and touched it over the bar. So it's a corner kick for Arsenal. Arsenal doing the same stuff, you know, same set piece. And anyway, this time they've gone short though to Eze. Eze with the ball, trying to catch Bayern out. So they're always doing something or other. They always switch it up. They're not. They keep you guessing, don't they? They keep you guessing. So that you thought it's going to be a straight corner kick straight in there, but no, they played a short one. Elise now on the ball, attacking for Bayern. Kimmich on the ball. This guy Kimmich, man, the passing ability he's got is crazy, man. Absolutely brilliant. Bayern just look wicked, man. They look really comfortable passing the ball. I know I keep saying it, and I'm not being biased in any way. I'm just telling you, Bayern just looks smooth, man. The only player that I think has been a bit off his game is Harry Kane. Eze on the ball, can't hold on to the ball, but he gets a free kick because Tar came in a bit too aggressive. A bit too aggressive. Yeah. Is that another corner? Is that another corner? Yeah, it's another corner to Arsenal, man. Oh, these corners, man. I bet they dread them. Every team that plays against Arsenal, and then they're going to do this weird thing again. Yep, here we go. So no one's in anywhere near the Bayern players. So Bayern Munich are just essentially marking thin air at the moment. They just all stood there with no one near him. No Arsenal player is anywhere near him. And yeah, this is weird. So they've all gone completely away from the goal. And then suddenly they dart in. They all run in and they do exactly the same. They pile in at the. What's this? What's this? I think Gnabry's been pushed over. That's what it is. It looked like Gnabry's been pushed over, so it should be a free kick. I don't know what's going on, but that's strange because ref's giving them a corner, another corner to Arsenal. That is weird because if he thinks it's a free kick, well, if he thinks it's a penalty, if it's a foul, it's a penalty to Arsenal. But he's not done that. He's just said go back and take the corner again. So Arsenal get another chance to do their same thing. They've all this time different. Now they've gone to the back post, and oh my god, it could have been a goal, and it's just scrambled away by Bayern. That was lucky for Bayern, man, because Arsenal. Oh, Saka on the attack. Saka cuts it back. Moreno shoots, goes over. Whoa, man, that was lucky from for Bayern, because this time, Arsenal, rather than going to the front post and piling in there, they've all stayed at the back post, and the ball's come long, and it caught Bayern out. It caught them all out. They weren't expecting that. It's gone right to the back post, drops to Moreno, and then it drops to, who is it? I can't see who it was, who it dropped to, man. Anyway, it's a Bayern goal kick. Just checking the score lines for across Europe as well. See what's going on. I mean, nothing's changed there. Oh no, Tottenham have scored again, so it's 2-1. Tottenham are on fire, man. Tottenham are on fire against the current champions. Away from home as well, so that's pretty crazy, man. Tottenham winning 2-1 against PSG. Anyway, Bayern Munich with the throwing. I mean, I seriously, every time I do this, every time I'm watching, miss United being in the Champions League, man. Would so love to be watching United in midweek games as well. Just more football, really. Just want more football. Elise on the ball, just brilliantly dribbling past Declan Rice, who brings him down and gets a... Oh, it's Zubimendi who brings him down. And they get a free kick halfway into the Arsenal half. So Kimmich standing over it now, looking to pass, make a pinged pass somewhere or another. to get Bayern on the front foot. Harry Kane needs to wake up, man. He needs to score. Harry Kane, come on. It's started to rain down in the Emirates now as well. So anyway, ball comes in and it's a poor delivery. Yeah, from Kimmich. Surprise. That's shocking, but yeah. Anyway, Declan Rice running forward with the ball now, trying to do a quick counter on Bayern. He plays the ball in, but he goes out for a corner. It's blocked by Lemay. So this half is flying by, man, because this is... Oh, but PSG have scored as well now, so it's 2-2. What a game we've got there, man. PSG v Tottenham. 2-2. And PSV have scored against Liverpool. 2-1 to PSV against Liverpool. I'm not going to turn that game on because the moment I do, Liverpool end up scoring. So I'm going to ignore that game for now. Let it be. I'm sticking to this, man, because this is the clash of the Titans, isn't it? This is the big one. Saka with a corner. Another corner comes in again. This time it gets cleared by a Bayern player, but it goes to Saka, who crosses it back in again. Free header for Moreno, and it goes straight to Neuer. That was a big chance, man, and he should have done better. He should have done better. He had a free header. If he just got it on either, but you know, this is Neuer we're talking about. His positioning is always on point, really well positioned. He was there and just, you know, caught the ball and made it look easy. Kimmich on the ball now. Kimmich plays it forward to Carl. Carl brings it down and takes on Timber with ease and runs and is running towards goal. Is he going to get shot off? Oh, it's a weak shot. It's a weak shot. I thought he's going to just curl it around Raya and it's going to be 2 goals to him. He should have. Oh, he took it past Lewis Skelly, actually, who couldn't even get past him either, who couldn't get near him. But he should have put some more power into that. I mean, yeah, I think he snatched at it a little bit. And if it was a very good chance, though, very good chance. The game's really opening up now. And Manduke had the ball, but he's been tackled by Olise. And Arteta looks very nervous right now, pacing up and down his technical area. Yeah, if it was I'm just thinking if it was someone else on the ball, an out-and-out finisher, a striker, rather than Carl, although we saw his finishing's not too bad either, but I think if it was like someone, Harry Kane or something, I think he would have maybe just picked his spot out properly. But anyway, that is... Olympiacos have scored, guys, so that's 3-2 to Real Madrid. So Olympiacos have got another goal back, and they might make things interesting here for Real Madrid. Can Real Madrid hold on with the Mbappe first half hat-trick? I mean, where would they be without Mbappe? That's the question right now. Mbappe has had a very good season so far for Real Madrid, without a doubt, their MVP. Anyway, Arsenal get another corner. Declan Rice this time. What a corner. And oh my word. I thought that was a goal, man. I thought that was a goal. I think it's just gone past the post. Moreno once again with a header. Oh, that... Yeah, he was beat. Neuer was beat there. If that was on target, it would have gone in. I don't think Neuer would have got there. Just went past the post, though. And Moreno just holds his head in his hands. Anyway, Neuer to take the goal kick. It's heating up across Europe, by the way. Lots of games going on, lots of goals going in. Atalanta have scored 2 goals in the second half against Frankfurt, so they've kicked off the second half flying. That's an interesting game as well now. That's brilliant for them. Anyways, back to the game of the day. Arsenal against Bayern Munich, and both these sides are going out for the win. They're trying to get it. It looks like a free kick. Upamecano is given away to Arsenal in the Bayern Munich half, midway near the left-hand side of the pitch. The Bayern Munich players are kicking off saying, no way was that foul. Up in Meccano didn't think so either. On Madueke, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, he steps on his foot. And he gets a yellow card for who's getting a yellow card? Kompany. Vincent Kompany's getting a yellow card, guys. Kompany's shocked, telling him what's going on. Why have I got a yellow card for? But Kompany's just not a happy chappy right now. I think he's kicking off about that. The ref giving a free kick there. Kicking off, Kylian Mbappe reaches 21 goals for Real Madrid this season with 4 goals. So I think, Real Madrid have scored another. Oh, what a save by Neuer, man. What a save. Mosquero with a header, point blank, running in with the free kick from Declan Rice. It wasn't offside either. Oh, wow. Neuer, man, take a bow. What a save, man. This is what he does, doesn't he? This is what he does. What a save, man. Just smothers the ball away. And it's a corner kick to Arsenal. Arsenal knocking on the door now, guys. Really trying to get this goal and trying to put pressure on Bayern. A corner kick this time, but this time Bayern Munich deal with it a lot better and clear it out. Anyway, I was coming back to Real Madrid, guys. Mbappe scored his 4th goal of the night, making it 4-2 to Real Madrid away from home to Olympiacos. What a performance. Single-handedly taking Real Madrid to the win. And for a moment, I thought Olympiacos might come back here and make an unlikely comeback after 3-0 down. But clearly Mbappe has other plans tonight. PSV leading against Liverpool as well, 2-1 at Anfield, guys. So that again will be an interesting one to keep an eye on. Let's wait and see. PSG have taken the lead against Tottenham after Tottenham have twice gone ahead. Once in the first half with a goal through Richarlison, making it 1-0. Then Vitinha scored to equalise, and then Tottenham took the lead again in the second half, and then PSG equalised again, making it 2-2. And now PSG have finally gone ahead and making it 3-2. Can they keep Tottenham out now and make sure that they can go ahead and win this game? Crazy scoreline so far across Europe today, guys. Tonight I knew it's going to be an interesting night for football, but this has turned into a fantastic night of football. Brilliant stuff. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it, man. Not just this game, but across Europe. The game, Declan Rice could be in here, guys. Running towards goal. It's a goal. Oh my God. How did that not go in? How did that not go in? Crazy. Declan Rice 1-on-1 with Neuer. Shoots. I don't know what happened. I think Neuer ended up saving it. But then it goes to Saka, who's got an open goal, and I don't know how he didn't put it in the back of the net. Anyway, they'll show the replay of that. It happened too quick. It was just so much going on. Crazy stuff, man. Arsenal have been unlucky, I must admit. A foul on Saka on the halfway line by... anyway, this is the replay. So he shoots, Neuer makes a save, and then it drops to Saka, but Lemaire puts... Oh no, Saka just doesn't get it on target. From literally like half a metre away. Like literally... what the hell, man? That was crazy. Half a metre away off the goal line, and he side foots it for some reason rather than just putting it into the net. It's almost like he was making the clearance. I don't think he was expecting it. No way would he have done that. But Declan Rice really should have put the ball in the back of the net. But Neuer did make a fantastic save with his foot. What a game, man, we are having. What a night of football. Obviously, Champions League, guys. These nights just are epic. Arsenal really knocking on the door now. Bayern having to do a lot of defending. a lot of defending. Arsenal at it again, holding the ball. Everyone in the Bayern team now is back in their own half defending. And Arsenal are turning the screw. Luckily for Bayern, they've got free kick guys. So they've been given a breather by the referee. I mean, that's a soft one. That's a soft one. I don't think that was a free kick. Just looking at the scores, guys, I'm keeping an eye on the scores as well from across Europe. Nothing changed yet. Liverpool still losing 2-1 to PSV. PSG winning against Tottenham 3-2. Real Madrid winning 4-2 against Olympiacos. Mbappe with 4 goals. Let's see what happens here. It's the long ball forward to Elise, who's got Lewis Skelly on him down that right wing, but he takes it past Lewis Skelly. Can he play it in? Oh, well blocked there by Timber. Thought he could he might sneak one into the area there and cut it back to the waiting Harry Kane, but he just got blocked. I mean, Lewis Skelly, I was surprised to see him start this game because he's not been featuring in many games for Arsenal, but he's been given his start tonight and he's done pretty well. But that time, Elise just, did him, and he did him. Elise now back on the ball again, but this time decides not to take the ball on, but plays it back. And Bayern holding on to the ball now, and this time it's Arsenal who are doing most of the defending. But Saka wins the ball back, and Arsenal on the counter with Eze. Eze moving forward, and Timber back to Eze. Eze looking up, seeing what he's got ahead of him. No one really moving, and he slows down the pace of the ball, and he plays it to Declan Rice on the centre half spot. And it's just petered out, that counter attack. It looked like for a moment Arsenal are going to be heading towards the Bayern goal at high speed and maybe countering them. Zubimendi now on the ball, plays it to Declan Rice. Oh, PSG have scored another goal, guys. So it's 4-2 to PSG against Tottenham. So PSG have twice come back from losing the lead, and now they've just blasting past. And they've gone into different gear against Tottenham, who, to be fair, have played well. But let's be honest, PSG, at home was always going to be a hard task. But PSG have got the act together in the second half and now blasted past them. Inter have equalised in the game against Atletico Madrid. So it's 1-1 there. And we were looking at the table earlier in the half-time break, and we were saying how Inter are third in the Champions League table. They've not lost a game this Champions League, so they're again a very, very solid team in the Champions League this year, and they're still unbeatable if they carry on like this. But well done to Inter. Getting a goal back away from home against Atletico Madrid is not easy. Saka is being brought off. Califury is coming on, and I didn't see who else it was who's getting ready to come on, but Saka is coming off. I think he's just been rested. I think he's played a lot of football recently, and so he's coming off. And it's Martinelli coming on, and Califury. Lewis Skelly's coming off. I think Lewis Skelly's been brought off because obviously just before we saw how Elise just kind of went past him like he wasn't even there. So I think Arteta's seen that, and he's bringing on Califury just as a safety option, making sure he can lock down Elise. So he's been given some minutes, Lewis Skelly, which is good management, because he needs some game time, and he's got that game time just in case, if Califury gets injured or he's not available. At least they've got a ready-made replacement in Lewis Skelly to go ahead. And Lewis Skelly, many people have been saying, look, he deserves more respect, needs to be playing a lot more than he has been for Arsenal. Neuer on the ball, or with the ball now. Bayern have steadied the ship from the last 10 minutes. Oh, I said that, and they, Declan Rice has got the ball back, intercepted it, and Arsenal on the counter attack. This is a goal, guys. It's a goal. It's a goal from it. Look, Madueke. Madueke scores for Arsenal. It was Declan Rice who intercepted the ball. It was played very quickly forward to Califury, and his first input to the game is he gets an assist. He plays it across the goal, and Madueke is there and just kicks it in. Good goal, solid goal. And Arsenal weren't. I literally was saying just moments ago, oh look, Arsenal look like Bayern Munich. Yeah, it's a goal. No offside there, no offside there, and no offside there. Lemaire just fell asleep. He fell asleep. Madueke got ahead of him and just stayed ahead of him. I mean, he did get the warning sign before with Saka, when Saka failed to put it into the back of the net. But this time, Madueke, again, very close to the goal, wasn't going to miss. And he gets his, I think, is that his first goal for Arsenal? I think it must be. In the Champions League against Bayern Munich. It's not a bad way to start, is it? Not bad. Oh, guys, big scoreline coming in, guys. Big scoreline coming in. This is a crazy one. Liverpool down 3-1 at home against PSV. PSV leading 3-1, 74 minutes gone. So Liverpool have got 15 minutes to avoid another defeat at home at Anfield. Things are really popping off at Anfield. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. They are in real difficulty right now, and the noise for Slot to get the sack is going to get louder, surely going to get louder after this defeat. After having won Real Madrid at home, they're going into this game and they've not lost, but it looks like they're going to end up losing against PSV. Anyway, Bayern Munich are stripping off Jackson. So Jackson is coming on, the striker, Nicholas Jackson. The one who was linked to United in the summer as well. There was talk about him coming to United, but he finally ended up going to Bayern Munich from Chelsea, so that'll be interesting. Oh, that was a nice ball in from Kimmich, and Gnabry was trying to just hook it in, but he completely missed it. It was coming over his head, and he was trying to keep an eye on it, looking at it, and then tried to acrobatically kick it in, but he completely missed it. So yeah, guys, 3-1 to PSV. Mad scoreline. That is. Anyway, that was the last thing for Gnabry. He's coming off, and in comes Jackson, and in comes Bischoff, and Lemaire's gone off, and clearly he's gone off because he was to blame for that goal for Arsenal. Should have really stopped Madueke getting in ahead of him. I mean, that was just silly. Welcome, Ryan, to the show. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying tonight's football. And yeah, Liverpool without VAR. Man, I'm telling you, this might just improve my mood a little bit. Because, yeah, man, it's been a rough couple of days, but this result, this could really put a smile on my face. Liverpool 3-1 down against PSV, guys. Insane scoreline. I'm keeping an eye on it. There's 77 minutes played there. They haven't got long to hold out, but I can't see Liverpool scoring, man. But look, I'm not going to jinx it. I'm just going to ignore that scoreline for a minute. Keep watching what I'm doing. because the moment I kind of tune into Liverpool games, they always end up scoring. So I'm not going to jinx it, and I'm certainly not going to turn it on. No way. I'm going to stick to this game because this game looks interesting. What's that? Is that a second yellow for somebody, or let's see? No, it's not. It's just a yellow card for Saliba, it looks like. Yeah, yellow card for Saliba. And we're in the 73rd minute here. I think Arsenal are looking comfortable, but Bayern have got a goal in them. It could end into a draw, but Declan Rice is pumping up the crowd, shouting at them, screaming and going a bit crazy, shouting, saying, get in there, come on. Arsenal pumped with this now, this result. They want to be unbeaten in the Champions League, and I'm not going to lie to you, for moments of this game, I've been thinking Bayern are going to do a job on them, and Bayern are going to just take the lead here, because Bayern have been impressive. I mean, that miss by Carl, I think would... Carl had a very, very good chance. But then again, I'm going to be honest, Arsenal have had some very good chances as well that they've failed to put away. So it's been a very equal game, but here come Bayern on the attack. Oh, poor ball. And Califury was there, just stood there waiting for it. And he's blocked it. And it goes for a throw-in to Bayern Munich. It's still on the edge, this game. This game is still very much in the balance. I can't say that it's over. It's not over. This game is very much on the balance. You don't know who's going to win. One thing is for sure, Bayern have not been attacking as much, but now they feel, it looks like they've woke up a little bit after the goal, and they're now pushing forward. Yeah, they're pushing forward, and it's Arsenal's turn to defend a little bit more. Arsenal, Upamecano is trash. Yeah, man, Upamecano, man. What was he thinking? Do you know what Olise? Oh man, I thought he's just gonna dribble past the entire defense there and get in. But yeah, Arsenal look. Oh no, man. Oh no, disaster. Martinelli through, and he's gonna score. Open goal, guys. 3-1. Oh my god. Yes, 3-1, Ryan. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, I was watching something else and I've just missed the bloody goal. Missed it. 3-1 to Arsenal, man. Oh my word. Oh my word. That's it. Game's over, guys. I was just there. I was just saying about how, Bayern might come in and it's going to be straightforward. And then I was looking over there, looking at the scorelines, just keeping an eye out there, and then I missed the goal, and then I'm just rewatching it again, and it's a replay of flipping Martinelli scoring. Bloody hell, missed that completely. Arsenal 3-1 up, and it's game over, guys. Game over. No, I can't see Bayern scoring another goal, and it was a heads gone moment. I was just saying how Bayern are gonna turn the screw and are attacking a lot more, and they'd put all their players up there, but it was a silly goal to give away. Neuer didn't need to, I think, come out, but should have stayed on his goal line. He came out like almost near the halfway line, didn't he? He came out so that's just stupid. For all the good that he's done this game, he just made a completely silly mistake there. Anyway, guys, PSG 5-3 now against Tottenham. Crazy scoreline, crazy amount of goals going in today, everywhere across Europe. Three goals to Spurs, 5 goals to PSG, 3-1 here against. Oh, I'm not even changing the scoreline because I'm so silly. I'm just let me see, where is it? If you're tuning in, you're probably thinking, what game's he watching? Because it's I always forget. It should be automatic, really. I'm a bit lazy as well. So anyway, Bayern looking. I think it's too over now. No way are they going to be able to score 2 goals. I hope they can, but I don't think it'll make a very interesting game if they do, but I don't think they will. I don't think they'll be scoring. But I'm looking over at the other games which are slightly ahead. So the Liverpool game, they've already played 82 minutes. And in Real Madrid, they've also played 80 minutes. So yeah, and we're on 80th here, so a couple of minutes ahead of us, aren't they? So we've played 80 minutes here at Arsenal. Yeah, crazy guys, crazy scorelines across Europe. But the one I'm keeping an eye on is, of course, the Liverpool game, because I wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting that scoreline. That is crazy. I'm just imagining what the meltdowns we're going to see with Liverpool fans right now. If it wasn't already Slot out, I mean, they're going to be all over Slot now. But for me, I think Slot's world-class manager, top manager, absolutely brilliant. I think Liverpool need to keep him as long as they can. I think we need to start a petition to make sure, they don't sack Slot. Arne Slot stays in his job, or we sue Liverpool for sacking him. It's unheard of. How dare they? This guy's top manager, best they've had so far. Some substitutions taking place as well, or have taken place for Arsenal whilst I've been chatting. So we had Timber come off, Odegaard came on, and Ben White came on as well for Declan Rice, I think it was. Declan Rice, was it? Or Eze? No, it was Eze. So, yeah, man, the Arsenal fans are buzzing. They've seen some great football being played at the Emirates. They've been enjoying watching. I can't stand them. I can't stand Arsenal. I'm not going to lie. There's a few teams I can't stand the way they celebrate. It's just weird. They celebrate like they've won the Champions League. Like, watch this game. Watch how they celebrate. They're already like going crazy on the touchline. The Arteta and his coaching staff just going crazy. Bayern Munich have also made some substitutions, by the way, guys. So Goretzka came on for Kimmich, and then we got who else came on? I think it was Kim Min-jae came on as well. Kim Min-jae, and they took off Carl, who had a decent game. And Upamecano came off as well, by the way. Guerrero came on as well. So he's not had a good game. The Bayern defense have been pretty poor, I'd say. Actually, Bayern overall, apart from having a lot of the ball and keeping possession, I don't think they've been very good going forward. Kane's been poor. Not seen much of Kane either. So we're in the 82nd minute here, guys. Arsenal, they don't look like they're going to lose the lead. In fact, they might score another goal. Or I'm thinking, they look very confident now. They're turning on the style as much as they can. Obviously, it is Arsenal we're talking about here. So the score lines across Europe, I'll just bring you up to date with things. 3-1 Arsenal and Neuer. What was he thinking? Ryan says, yeah, what was he thinking, man? I mean, he didn't need to come out. Martinelli still had a lot of ground to make up. He still had a lot of... He was like literally at the halfway line when he didn't need to be there. And Martinelli may have been caught... I don't know, actually. Might not have got caught up by any Bayern player. I think Kimmich was the closest one to him. I don't think he would have caught him up, but you never know. You're dribbling with the ball as well, so... running with the ball is not as fast as when you're just sprinting without it. So anyway, score lines across Europe: 4-3 to Real Madrid. So Olympiacos not making it easy for Real Madrid, guys. It's 4-3 away from home, and the headline out of that game is that Mbappe has scored 4 goals for Real Madrid. Then we've got Sporting against Club Brugge, and Sporting have comfortably won that game. It's still about 6 minutes left to the game, and they've scored 3-0. And then we've got Atlanta, who've played pretty well against Frankfurt, and they've won 3-0 away from home. Then we've got another shocking scoreline of the night, maybe. Liverpool 1, PSV 3, with 88 minutes played. They've only got a couple more minutes before the game enters into injury time, and wow, what a shock result that will be. Then we've got a stalemate involving Atletico Madrid. Shock, horror, who would have thought? They are 1-1 against Inter at home. So that's an interesting game. Maybe not so much, actually. Let's be honest, we've not missed something there. There's not going to be many people clicking on the highlights for that game. But anyway, then we've got Arsenal against Bayern Munich, leading 3-1. As we are doing the watch along with this game, it's been interesting. I thought Arsenal might be turning screw again and getting another goal, but Arsenal have comfortably beat Bayern Munich. It was set up as the clash of the Titans, the top 2 teams in the Champions League, and well, Arsenal have made sure that they are the team to beat in the Champions League, because they've taken the lead and held on to the lead against against Bayern Munich. They've played well. I think Bayern have been poor in terms of making use of the ball. They've had plenty of the ball. They've kept the ball well. They've kept possession of the ball. They just simply haven't attacked the Arsenal goal. That's the only difference. And then the final score of the day, guys, is PSG 5 and Tottenham 3, and they are a few minutes behind us. Well, actually, they're on the same time as us, so 86 minutes played there as well. So right now we've got Bayern trying to attack, trying to go all out. They might as well. Why not, right? Okay, they might as well attack, but Arsenal look very comfortable in keeping them out. Saliba playing with Mascherano as the 2 centre backs for them, and I don't think they're gonna collapse anytime soon. I don't think they are. I think they'll keep the scoreline to what it is. 3-1. I wasn't expecting this scoreline. I must admit, I was expecting it to be a much tighter affair. I thought there will be lots of goals in there. I thought maybe it would be a 3-3 result or something like that. But I wouldn't say it's been expansive football. It's not been enjoyable to watch as such. It's not been goal after goal, but it's been an interesting watch, though, I must admit, just to see whether Arsenal were the real deal in terms of the team in form, or whether it's Bayern Munich who are the team in form, having already beat PSG. But it's away from home. That's the only thing I can the silver lining for Bayern Munich. They can say that, look, it was an away performance, and Arsenal at the Emirates are doing really well. So here comes Martinelli. Let me just check the score lines across the Champions League. Everything has gone into injury time. Liverpool playing 2 minutes of injury time. It looks like it's over there, guys. 4-1 to PSV. 4-1. I repeat myself, 4-1 against Liverpool. OMG. This is madness, guys. Madness. That is insane. I mean, that is crazy, man. I'm just imagining the fallout from that game now. That is going to be crazy. I feel like just tuning in to see all these Liverpool fans absolutely going berserk at the end of that game. Wow, Anfield must be a deadly silence. 4-1. They've got beat, but they've got beat proper. I mean, 4-1. We thought 3-0 was bad on the weekend against Forest, but 4-1 against PSV, you know, from the Eredivisie. Wow, that is madness. Madness, guys. So everyone's in the last injury time, guys. We're in injury time. So are PSG, who are leading 5-3. Atletico Madrid into 1-1 draw. And then we have Sporting 3-0. Atlanta 3-0 against Frankfurt. But this game, yeah, I think they'll just see it out now. Arsenal just very comfortable on the ball, relaxed, enjoying themselves. And they're just going to see out the game. Can't see anything happening now, guys, apart from Arsenal scoring another goal. And it's only a one added minute, by the way, one extra added minute. So the game's going to end any time, any second now. But that scoreline, I'm looking over at Liverpool, man. I'm like, what the hell? It's full time at Atlanta. They've finished 3-0 against Frankfurt, so good result for them. It was 0-0 at half time, so that's been a fantastic second half for Atlanta. Crazy. And then we've got Real Madrid, who look like they're going to finish 4-3 against Olympiacos. And who else? Yeah, I'm just waiting on a few scorelines to finish. This game's well over and done with. That's weird. I thought it's four. It says it's. I thought it's 1 minute extra time, but it's 4 minutes. But anyway, let it be. Let it continue. Hey, I mean, if it was a closer scoreline, I think it would have given a Bayern some edge to go and score. But yeah. Yeah, it's over for PSV, guys, and Liverpool. It's all for Liverpool, actually. 4-1, guys. 4-1. What a result. 4-1, guys. That's crazy. That is crazy. I was not expecting that scoreline. I thought Liverpool, having beat Real Madrid in their game, in the Champions League, last Champions League game, I thought, well, you know, they're probably very confident in the Champions League, and they're gonna come out and play a decent game. But yeah, it's full time there, guys. Full time at Anfield, whilst Bayern try and get a goal back, but it doesn't look likely. Kompany does not look happy. He's not seen much defeats as a Bayern manager, and this must be fairly difficult for him to watch. But it's yeah. I mean, they've just not dealt with Arsenal. They should have been more aware of their set pieces. I think Bayern have struggled defensively, and they've struggled going forward as well. They've not really shown much movement going forward. Harry Kane has just been missing in the game. What else there? Full time. Where else is there full time, guys? I'm just keeping an eye out for all the score lines as well, making sure I bring you all the up to date information. Yeah, this game looks like any time now. Whistle is gonna blow. I'm still shocked at that scoreline. 4-1, guys. That's madness. That is madness. I think, yeah. It's a shame United haven't been taking advantage of this poor form that clearly Arsenal have of Liverpool's poor form. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Arsenal, it's all over, guys. I think Arsenal. No, it's not. Oh, they man of the match for me. I'd say for Arsenal, who could it be, man? Probably someone from the defense, man. I'm thinking, who scored their goals? Timber scored, Maduka scored, Martinelli, but I wouldn't give it to them. I don't know. I think Saliba probably gets it for me, man. They've just been solid in defence, and not that they've had to do a lot of work in defence, or Declan Rice maybe. So that's their full time, I think, in the other games as well now, guys. So yeah, it's all over here. Finished for Arsenal and Bayern. I'm just looking at the other scores, guys. So it's full time at Liverpool, it's full time at Atlanta, and it's full time here against Arsenal, Arsenal Bayern. It's finished obviously 3-1. The game in Real Madrid against Olympiacos against Real Madrid is still going on, and Atletico have scored 2-1. Last minute goal in injury time, and I knew there was something cooking, guys, and they've scored. Wow. And PSG have been handed a red card, but they are winning the game 5-3. I think they will end up winning. I don't think that will be a problem for him. But Atletico Madrid, it was 1-1 for a long time in that game, but Atletico Madrid have nicked it. It was a game that they had to win, and Arsenal top of the table, and PSG have now jumped into second spot with their win. Once they do finish, then it's Bayern Munich, and then it's Inter in fourth spot. Because they've lost, but they still stick in their fourth spot. So yeah, what a game! I think Declan Rice has got man of the match, guys. By the way, I think he's got man of the match, and rightly so. He's been brilliant for him in the centre of the pitch, man. So yeah, good game. But guys, the biggest result of the night is that Liverpool game. I keep looking over, thinking, madness. 4-1 to PSV at Anfield. I'm watching it now, actually. It's turned on. Van Dijk looks like he's crying, guys. He's crying. He's upset. He's walking off the pitch. Embarrassed. The Anfield's empty. Anfield's completely empty. The PSV players are buzzing. They're celebrating. They're going crazy. All the fans of PSV are buzzing as well. I mean, who would have predicted this result at the start of the night? Seriously, who would have predicted it? They are absolutely buzzing. Well done, guys. Well done to turn up and play out of your skins. And they look shattered, but they must have put in a crazy shift to get this result. 4-1 to shock Liverpool at home. Wow. And we just got a final shot of Van Dijk going off the pitch, man, and I swear he looked like he's crying. He looked like he had his head down, but he looked like he was crying. Crazy. PSV, the players here, just celebrating like they won a trophy, but good on them. Yes, why not? The game against Atletico Madrid, that goal, that winning goal, what a header, man. Who was it? Was it Alvarez? Oh my God, look at Diego Simeone, man, going absolutely mad. Is it Simeone who scores? Oh, it's Jimenez that scores. Jimenez with a header. What a goal, man. What a goal. Atletico Madrid, and look at Diego Simeone going absolutely mad. He's going crazy. I'm just watching replays here, guys, by the way. It's finished 2-1 to Atletico Madrid. Last minute goal against Inter. I'm just watching the replays of the goals now with PSG against Tottenham. Obviously, PSG have come back twice after Tottenham took the lead with the first goal and then the second goal. PSG come back, leveled it again, and then they scored the third goal, and then they just blitzed past Tottenham with 5 goals and only 3 goals for Tottenham. But Tottenham look like they played a good game. They played a good game today against PSG, and PSG they've survived, man. They've survived a scare. So Fabian Ruiz scored, Pacho scored, Vitinha with a hat-trick, guys. Vitinha with a hat-trick. Kolo Muani with 2 goals back at his old club, PSG. Hey, I thought, he must have thought, right, I'm gonna put a stop to this PSG nonsense. I'm gonna go and score and make them regret selling me essentially. So, but yeah, it's been crazy. Been a crazy night of football, man. I'm just watching now the scenes at Anfield, man. I'm watching the scenes at Anfield, and oh god, they look upset. They look upset, man. They look shell-shocked. I think they don't know what's gone on. Oh my word. Oh. Not happy, man. They're throwing things at the camera as well. This is crazy, man. Crazy. I tell you what, I was not expecting this. This is insane. Insane scoreline for the night. Liverpool losing at home at Anfield. I think this is where we're going to start hearing noises getting even louder about Arne Slot getting the sack. I'm going to leave it there, guys. It's been an absolutely crazy night of Champions League football. Goals galore. Everything's been kicking off. And, of course, the shock of the night has to be the Liverpool game. I mean, Arsenal did well. They've won 3-1. It was, I think, an easy win for them. It wasn't too difficult. But the big shock has come across in Merseyside with Liverpool getting beat by PSV. Madness, guys. Absolutely crazy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate your being here. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe. You're watching the Man United Stream channel, a channel by the fans.